Welcome back, folks. Being a coffee lover, one of my favorite things to do here in Albuquerque is to explore and enjoy the local coffee scene. I had the privilege to sit down with the owner of Cutbow Coffee Roastology, Paul Gallegos. Paul shared about the heart, mission, and family legacy that has inspired Cutbow, how he has merged his father's deep love of fishing with his own love and passion for coffee into a unique, one-of-a-kind setting. Thank you for sitting down with us today, Paul.
Thanks for coming, Alexis.
Love your beautiful, beautiful coffee shop.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about the history of Cutbow?
Well, Cutbow was a dream I had since I got into the industry in 1989. I grew up in Albuquerque, moved to California, and got a job at Pete's Coffee out there. At that time, it was before the proliferation of Starbucks, and coffee was kind of not enjoyed like it is on a grand scale. So I was able to learn at a time in the industry before it really took off. So I learned some of the old ways of some of the most prolific and influential people in the industry.
Oh, that's amazing.
And we moved home back to New Mexico in 2016 with this plan of opening a coffee shop.
Fantastic. Can you share the story behind the name? I love this story.
Yeah, Cutbow is a hybrid trout. It's a cross between the cutthroat, the state fish, cutthroat trout, and the rainbow trout. And we chose the theme of fly fishing to honor my dad. And he always wanted us to follow our dream of starting our own coffee shop. And so he really encouraged us to do that. And so we kind of honor him by naming it after one of his most favorite pastimes, which was fishing.
Speaking of growing up in New Mexico, what does it mean to you to be a part of this local community that was literally your backyard?
Yeah, that coming back and seeing a community of coffee roasters that had already been established. There's some really great coffee happening in New Mexico and Albuquerque in particular. So to join that scene has been a great thing for us to take part of.
Tell us, what are some of the special things that Cutbow offers? What makes Cutbow unique?
Makes us unique is, well, the experience that I have. I have over 30 years of roasting experience, and I've roasted over 70 million pounds of specialty grade coffee over the course of my career. So it's an acumen that is, I think, unmatched, and we're very proud of the fact that we can offer an expertise, a level of expertise that's not really common.
And I definitely want to talk about the Watershed Alliance. I know that's very important.
Yes, yes. The Hermits Peak Watershed Alliance is located up near Las Vegas, New Mexico, where my dad grew up. And some of the waterways that he loved to fish are protected and maintained by the Hermits Peak Watershed Alliance. So we donate a portion of every bag that we sell to the Hermits Peak Watershed Alliance, and they work to maintain that water that my dad loved so much, to keep it safe for future generations.
So tell us about Big7 Travel. I know you guys just got an amazing award through them.
Yes.
Acknowledgement.
Yeah. Yeah, Big7 Travel, they're a travel site, international travel site based in Dubai, and they compiled a list of the top 50 coffee shops in the world, and they named Cutbow as on part of that list. There was only 5 or 6 in the U.S. that were included in the top 50 in the world, and Albuquerque has one of them, so we're pretty excited.
And I love the decor. Can you tell me, where have you gotten some of this awesome decor that you've merged the coffee and the fishing?
Yeah, well, some of the artwork is done by my cousin,
Okay.
an artist named Aaron Huatos, and he lives up near the Hermits Peak area.
Okay, good.
But he does a lot of fishing as well, and some really beautiful fish-inspired artwork. The decor was my grandmother's from her kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have a lot of her items, and it was really easy to put together fishing and coffee. I loved to fish as a child, and it created some of the most fond lifelong memories that I have. Not only with my dad, but our friends and family, and my grandfather and aunts and uncles. It was it brought us together much like coffee does. So coffee and fishing kind of go together in a very special way, in that they bring people together and create memories, and it's such a wonderful thing to share with families. When I see families come in here, particularly adults with their older parents, it really warms my heart. That's what this is all about for us.
So I know that today is your dad's birthday, and we're here celebrating your coffee shop. If you could say one thing to him,
oh wow,
what would you say to your dad if he was sitting here today?
I would hope that he's proud of me.
All right, guys, if you're ready to get out and experience Cutbow, Cutbow is located at 1208 Rio Grande Boulevard in Albuquerque, just north of I-40. For more information, just head to NewMexicoLivingLocal.com. But before we go to